Good morning, everyone. Before I begin today, I'd like to thank our other city leaders who are here with me. Alderman George Cardenas is here, and Alderman Mike Rodriguez. Since becoming mayor, one of the things I've been most proud of is our unqualified support of Chicago's immigrant and refugee communities. As the federal government has tried everything under the sun to stigmatize and scare them into the shadows, Chicago stood up and fought back. We upset some people, but we did so because it was really the only moral choice. Our city is a city of immigrants, built by immigrants, enriched by immigrants, and we will always stand with our immigrant communities no matter what. That's what it means to be a proud, welcoming city and a proud sanctuary city for all people from every walk of life. That ethos is our heritage, shaping our history since John Baptiste du Sable first made his home here over 2 centuries ago. And it's that ethos that carries us to this moment and the new challenge we are confronting today. Since the COVID-19 crisis first reached our city's doorstep, we've been working round the clock to ensure our residents, all of our residents, are not only secure from the COVID virus, but are supported against the economic fallout of this terrible disease, both of which have impacted our entire city. While the federal government hasn't made all of its COVID-related benefits available to our nation's immigrants, the executive order I signed ensures all Chicagoans, including our immigrants and refugees, have equal access to these programs regardless of status. This means all benefits, opportunities, and services provided or administered by our city will be available to each of our residents, regardless of citizenship status. This includes the COVID-19 Housing Assistance Grant to help with housing costs for individuals and families, online enrichment learning resources available to every student at every level, regardless of status, and the $100 million Chicago Small Business Resiliency Fund to help our neighborhood businesses keep afloat during this crisis. These are all available to Chicago's entrepreneurs, including our immigrants and refugees. And perhaps most significant, we are standing up a disaster relief fund that puts money in the pockets of Chicagoans who have been excluded from needed federal aid programs. And we'll be working with local community partners to make sure this support goes to those most needed. For all those interested in learning more, please visit chicago.gov/coronavirus. Once again, that's chicago.gov/coronavirus. I'll welcome Alderman Cardenas up here to say a few words in a moment, but before I do, I want to say this. This order is more than just an official decree. It's a statement of our values as a city and as Americans. We are saying we are all in this together means all of us, regardless of citizenship status, are in this together. It means that in this crisis, we will leave no one behind, and no one will get left behind. I'm inspired every day by the acts of service, sacrifice, generosity, and grace I've seen across our city, from our healthcare workers and first responders, to our restaurants, many of them immigrant-owned, and immigrant employees who are still donating food despite their own constraints. It's in moments like this we see the true character of our city, and we find the bonds that hold all of us together in good times and bad. We are all in this together is not just a nice sentiment. It is an imperative for who we are and who we will remain as a city. Young and old, north, west, and south side, black, brown, white, immigrant, and native born, all of us together as one city with one future and one destiny bound together. It's what's carried us through this crisis and what will lead us out of it and what will make us stronger